So, big news coming out of Australia today. The 18-year-old high school basketball phenom and future NBA first-round pick, Lamelo the GOAT Ball, has shown interest in buying his previous NBL team, which is the Australian Basketball League, Illawarra Hawks. Now, this is interesting for a numerous amount of reasons, and the simple fact is that Illawarra Hawks suck, and it's not because, oh, they're just unlucky, they're just one of those unlucky teams that never had a good team. It's because no one wants to live in Illawarra, okay? Nobody even knows where it is, okay? First time that I heard of Illawarra was when Lamelo joined the team, and even my dad, who's been living in Australia for 50 years, still doesn't, he never even heard of Illawarra before Lamelo joined, so we had to look up where it was. Turns out it's in New South Wales, and it's a pretty trash place to live. Now, Lamelo joined the Illawarra Hawks on the 17th of June 2019, where he started off slow and eventually got into it, scoring a numerous amount of 30-point plus games, and we even got to see him play the Perth Wildcats, you know, best team in the league, winning the championship, even though they didn't have to play the last game of the finals because of this COVID-19 thing. But despite what you may have heard, Lamelo Ball is not rich enough to buy a NBL team right out, and it'd be pretty stupid to buy the Illawarra Hawks right out, considering Lamelo Ball's net worth is around $400,000, and an NBL team costs around $4 million to $5 million to buy. Now, I don't know what the Illawarra Hawks would cost because they're a pretty trash team, but either way, he's definitely not even close to buying out an NBL team. And if I'm being 100% honest, there's really no records showing how much an NBL team costs that I could find. So these predictions are probably very inaccurate, and they're probably a lot more expensive than $4 to $5 million, considering $4 to $5 million is relatively inexpensive when we're talking about a sporting franchise. Now, he's not actually going to buy the whole franchise by himself. He's just leading a team of ownership groups. So it's pretty much he's just trying to find a bunch of investors so he can invest in the team with him. Probably most likely like Illawarra, he's like managers and all that kind of stuff. Probably a few other players, kind of just like Zach Randolph did when he bought his NBL team. He doesn't actually own the team solely by himself. There's like a few other players and other people that own the team as well. I think he's like a 50% owner. My opinion is it's an interesting move. I don't really understand, like, I don't think it would be that profitable to be own an NBL team, and especially considering he's just trying to be like a name to put on, like, oh, Lamelo Ball owns the team. It might attract a few more people, but really I think it's going to be more like effort than it would be worth for Lamelo, considering, you know, he's going into the NBA next season. He's a beast. Of course he's going into the NBA. So I don't know if it's really worth him like focusing on owning an NBL team, especially considering it's the Illawarra Hawks. Like, I know you played for them and you might want to have a little bit of a legacy there, because that's kind of cool that, you know, it's Lamelo Ball owning an NBL team. But as I said, like, I don't think it would be worth his hassle, and probably not worth the money, and it's the Illawarra Hawks. Like, Lamelo don't want to be spending too much time in Illawarra. Like, I guess if you're trying to buy like the Sydney Kings or something, then maybe you want to spend a bit of time in Sydney. Maybe you like Australia, but I know Lamelo don't be liking Illawarra like that. So I just think it's interesting. But comment down below what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like, subscribe button. Do you think he's actually going to buy the team? Because as I said, he hasn't bought it. It'd be cool if he did, to be honest. But again, I just don't think it makes too much sense for him. Yeah, it'd be cool if he came back, like after he retired in the NBA, like Kyrie said he wants to retire. After he retires from the NBA, he wants to come to NBL. So that'd be kind of cool. But either way, as I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like, subscribe button, comment down below if you guys think Lamelo will actually buy the team. You know, high chance he would. Also, comment down below who you think his other investors would it be. Would it just be Illawarra and maybe his manager team? Maybe Lonzo might help out a bit. I don't know. Really depends how much an NBL team costs. As I said, my 5 minutes of research, I couldn't find it, so I gave up. But yeah, either way, I'm out. See ya.